Yo, what's good? My name is Kyle Montgomery, aka the voice of 3x3. And if for some reason you still don't know the rules of 3x3, it is time to tap in. Class is officially in session. So on our half court, you've got two teams of 3 players with 1 additional substitute on the bench. Yo, what's up, sub? Can I check in? In 3x3, even the ball is different. This is the official Wilson right here. Trust me, it's groovy, baby. This game is pedal to the metal. 10-minute game clocks, just 12-second shot clocks, and a 1st to 21 scoring format for the win. If a team doesn't score 21 points, all they have to do is outscore their opponent within 10 minutes. And you know we keep it street. In this game, we score by 1s and 2s. Anything inside the arc is worth 1. Anything outside of the arc is worth 2. Still got it. And this game is all gas, no brakes. Literally, after the opening check ball, play is continuous. Make or miss, offense turns to defense, just like that. This 10-minute sprint is just getting started. We'll see you at the top.
Good morning from the island city of Batam in Indonesia as we get ready to launch the 16th stop of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. For the next couple of days, we're island girls out here in the beautiful city of Batam with 16 teams continuing to battle for ranking points as the Women's Series final in Shanghai starts to steadily approach as usual. We kick the day off with qualifying draw play as 2 teams fight for the slots available in the main draw, which will be played later on today at 3:20 p.m. local time. That's UTC plus 7. As the qualifying draw, 8 teams up on your screen: Mongolia, Egypt, and Manila. And it's no room for a slow start here as Mongolia take on Egypt in the first match up out of qualifying draw A. I'm Saleh Shani, aka the Golden Voice. Their dreams might be realized, hearts will certainly be broken. 2 teams will punch their ticket into the Batam main draw. This is FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Let's dive right in on the floor as we get set up to the rosters for Mongolia coming in as number 10 seed and Egypt coming in as number 14 seed.
All right, welcome to the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Batam 2026. First game we have Mongolia versus Egypt. Let's start with Team Egypt, number 7, Nadine Zoe. Number 8, Soraya Muhammad. Number 11, FIBA Hatem. And number 23, Hala El-Sharawi. Next up, Team Mongolia. Number 7, Wojtek Sinja. Number 10, Nadikusel Gamja. Number 24, Naranko Etimbaya. And number 16, Morgan Batush.
Mongolia's 3x3 program has risen from regional contender to global powerhouse. Many thanks, in part,
And we have two referees. We have
of
Alexander
Ulaanbaatar Amazon, the
Rio
other
and
Mongolian
Pedro
team
Maya.
here at the Batam Stop, and a team that continues to move from strength to strength. And they'll be facing an Egyptian side that has added some extra offensive firepower in number 8, Soraya Mohammed, calling her Kilopatra because she does nasty things on the court. You can expect to see a plethora of no-look passes from her, and she has such a great job of getting her teammates involved, calling the assists queen. So she's going to be a big addition for Egypt, who have moved on from the main draw, from the qualifying draw to the main pool twice this season so far. In one year they finished 5th, and at some gates they were 9th, but they had a disappointing outing at Cáceres, Spain, where they were not able to get out of qualifying draw play. Granted, it was a very competitive set of teams in that particular stop. Let's see if they have a chance here against Mongolia. Earlier on, we saw Ulaanbaatar of the Ulaanbaatar Amazons watching on. I'm sure she's delighted to see another Mongolian team present here. And Mongolia have done a good job of getting involved in the 2026 season. This is their 6th time at one of the stops. And we last saw them in Jinan. They finished 12th there. Let's see if they can come out of qualifying draw and get into the main, tackle the rest of the teams. Trying to get our house in order here. A few technical issues, but we're getting that hashed out, and then we'll get right into it as we prepare for next 2 days of elite 3x3 action. If you're new to this gig, the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Season 1's from May 1st all the way to September 6th, where the Project Red Wings final will be played in Shanghai. And all these teams are trying to rack up as many ranking points that they can to make sure that they will be there in the finals to figure out who will be declared the ultimate season winners for this year's 3x3. All the events are live streamed on our YouTube page, and while you're there, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you don't miss a single event of 3x3. 16th stop of about 25. So we are over the halfway hump, past hump day here, and starting to roll right along to the finals. We'll see a lot more participation from some of the big teams, and some of those top-seeded teams are present here at the Batam Stop. Talking about Netherlands, of course, Ulaanbaatar, France, and Beijing. Top-ranked teams, top-seeded teams in the women's series. As ladies get warmed up here, go ahead and hit us up in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're cheering for. As usual, a lot of fan support for Mongolia, and it's great to see that, and to know that this team is loved and appreciated and supported, whether in person or online. Give us a few minutes here as we get the scoreboard sorted out, and then we will be right underway.
All right, ladies. Sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. First game, Mongolia versus Egypt. Egypt will be wearing their red jersey, Mongolia white jersey.
All right, folks, looks like we've got the technical out of the way. Scoreboard is good to go. We got the whistle there, and the first game from the qualifying draw is underway.
Wait.
It's going to be Mongolia in the white jerseys, Egypt in the red, and Bolor Erdin Batsu to get us started here for Mongolia.
All right, we're good to go. Let's go.
Fumble there for Mongolia. We got our first turnover of the day. Egypt, very physical style of play, especially on the defensive end for them. On the offensive end, they've got firepower, offensive firepower on all cylinders as Nadine Salawi. Salawi, that was El Sharawi, as Mongolia with the answer right back. Salawi from downtown, once she gets going from beyond the arc, Egypt become a very tough team to beat as we have a foul. Mongolia's first on Erdin Bayan.
Substitution, Egypt.
Got tangled up with Soraya Mohammed. So Egypt will go back up top. Salawi lines it up. That's off target. Chased down by Mongolia and cleared. Now an attack down the lane. Manages to draw the foul. Mongolia will head to the free throw line to shoot one. And Mongolia is one of those teams that just come out of the block very, very hot. They don't need time to warm up. They do that before the opening whistle. So if you have not been able to match up their energy, then you're going to be in for a faster sprint in 10 minutes. So Raya Mohammed beating. Gets it into Hala El Sharawi. El Sharawi's not been able to find her stroke just yet. Neither has Soraya. Defense to offense, missing at the cup. Erdin Bayan. She wanted the whistle, she didn't get it. And possession goes to Egypt.
Red ball.
Egypt's composure behind the back, the footwork, and manages to draw the foul. Nadine Salawi, the former UNC Greensboro alumni. They retired her jersey, got so many buckets. But they said, listen, we gotta make sure that she is remembered by all who come to this basketball program. It's a tied game, 2-2. The block from Soraya into Hatem. Hatem tumbles to the ground. Mongolia will be looking to respond very quickly here. The basket is good from Nyamjab. And that's what they do. Defense to offense. Their transition is at a blistering pace. Egypt are allowing their defense to try and unlock their offense. Soraya Mohammed still not able to find that shooting form, and now she will pick up Egypt's second foul as Mongolia goes to the free throw line. Historical head-to-head matchups, Mongolia has been able to defeat Egypt Mongolia has been able to defeat Egypt 2 times in the past. Just take a look at that historical information. The backdoor cut is good. Egypt stay within. Salawi scored 2 points here for Egypt. Yamjab puts her head down, tries to get it off. Unsuccessful. Shot clock violation. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds gone here in the first qualifying draw A game. If you're just joining us, it's the 16th stop of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series 2026. First qualifying draw matchup coming out of Pool A. Whistle on the floor is going to be Mongolia's third. Take a look at that replay there. Holding foul of the pick and roll. Salawi get things started. Everyone in Egypt is able to create and shoot, making everyone a legitimate threat. That's a tough move. Couldn't finish it up, but Hatem there to clean up the mess and makes it a tied game. Mongolia snuffs out that attempt with a 2-ball of their own from Erdine Bayan. Missing the bunny. This is what Mongolia does. Moving the ball well. Thought about making the pass. Can she complete the play? No. Senjab denied. Hatem now on the baseline. She tight ropes it and then it's blocked out of bounds by Senjab.
TV timeout.
As we take our first TV time out here. Mongolia getting things done on the defensive end and offensive end. Hatem unable to convert, and Mongolia, they are starting to heat up from beyond the arc. Already got 2 attempts and buckets from deep. And Egypt, they are focusing on the mid-range game, but not being as efficient as they could be. Let's see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout. El Sharawi steps into the mid-range pull-up, gets her own rebound, goes back up with it, this time too strong off the glass. Again, the shooting woes continue for Egypt. Yamjab feeding. Spin, no go, but Erdine Bayan able to draw the foul, but do head to the free throw line and shoot 1. See Soraya Mohammed there. A lot of contact on that play. It's a 2-point lead for Mongolia. They've managed to maintain it. Now they've managed to extend it to a 3-point lead. 6:15 on the clock. Soraya Mohammed, great assist in to Salawi. Back to a 2-point game. Salawi, jab step, step back. That's a long range shot, looks good, but didn't get it to go. Now turning the corner, kicking it out for the pass. 10 job, has to shoot. 3 on the shot clock.
Shot clock violation.
Unable to convert. That was great defensive effort from
Red
Egypt.
ball.
And you can see them crank up the heat a little bit. They're realizing that Mongolia do have that hot hand. And that's what you have to do. Make those defensive adjustments, those defensive reads within the game. As Nadine off target. Loose ball. Mongolia trying to chase down the rebound.
Out of bounds, white ball.
Didn't get it, but they still have the possession. Last touch, Egypt. Yamjab to get things started as we start to approach the halfway mark of this game. The backdoor cut is good, and the finish, lefty leg for Laura Dean. Now Soraya Muhammad, she has to try and get Egypt going here. Fadeaway won't get there. It's tipped back out, pulls up again, and Egypt, they just can't find that shooting hand as it's now a 3-point lead here. El Sharawi to Nadine. Nadine showing off the back. That's a cup. The scoop play is good. It's a 2-point lead for Mongolia, but Egypt trying to catch up. And look at the reaction time.
Mongolia, 9-6.
Excellent offensive score from Erdine Bayan. And just when Egypt start to make some headway, Mongolia cancel out their attempts. With quick reaction times, they are locked in. Yamjab looking at options. See another possession once again for Mongolia, who are doing a great job on the O boards. Soraya Muhammad manages to cancel that attempt. Hatem lines it up, not able to knock it down.
Out of bounds, white ball.
Mongolia fumble. So Egypt will get possession, it looks like. I do believe it was last touch. No. Looks like El Sharawi touched that last. So Mongolia possession. As it's now just over 4 minutes left to go in the game. Mongolia, they're getting all the looks that they want. Yamjab now, she's got Hatem all over her, an acrobatic finish. The O board once again couldn't convert in that possession. And Hatem, too strong off the glass. Mongolia are getting a lot of opportunities to get buckets here. Yamjab from downtown, that will go. The clear out and right back in to El Sharawi as Mongolia picks up their fourth foul. The ball movement for Mongolia.
In the meantime, Mongolia 9 points. Egypt 6 with 3 minutes and 28 seconds
timeout here.
First game.
Right now, Nadine Salawi is the only player really contributing on the offensive end for Egypt. Mongolia's Erdine Bayan and Yamjab are tied for 4 points apiece. And they are getting the looks that they want. They're finding the open player, the open shooter. The shots are falling from deep. And Egypt trailing by 3. They really have not been able to find their offensive rhythm yet in this game. Now with 3:28 on the clock, let's see if they can turn things around. Great thing about 3x3, anything can happen. Even with 1 minute on the clock, we have seen games completely change. Nadine, the star for Egypt in this game, gets another bucket. And she has truly been the primary scorer as now Egypt trying to get a stop. The attack from Erdine Bayan is stripped away by Nadine Salawi. Hatem now puts her head down, drives, kicks, tees up the 2. It's good from Hala El Sharawi.
Under 3 minutes remaining.
Egypt back in this game is tied up. Baby J isn't gonna go. El Shaarawy, single coverage, kicks it back out. Nadine from downtown, that will go.
Out of bounds. White ball.
How about those two possessions for Egypt?
Score 9-all.
The lay and then the two balls to tie up the game. 9-9. 2:35 to go on the clock. Let's see a momentum shift here. Mongolia keep on plugging away. Nice kiss off the glass finish. Soraya, Hezi, spinning. The first time for Soraya Mohammed. That's what she does. She may not be the primary scoring option, but let me tell you, she gets Egypt some of the most important baskets. Hatem trying to deny the attempt, force the foul. Erdine Bayan, who will head to the free throw line, she shoots one. Has that ball movement from Mongolia that is quickly becoming their trademark style of play.
11-10, Mongolia. Next to lead again.
Free throw is good. It's a 1-point lead here. Nadine.
Play on.
Yamjav. She has been automatic from deep.
Ball on line.
She has the space to have
Under
one
2 minutes remaining, ladies.
firing across all cylinders. 1:51 to go in the game. We've got another timeout on the floor as Mongolia pick up their 15th foul. This game really could go either way. Again, with the historical head-to-head matchup,
Under 2 minutes remaining.
Mongolia has beaten Egypt twice. Once in the World Cup in 2022, and then in the Olympic qualifying tournament in 2024 pool play.
Time's up, ladies. Let's go.
So if Egypt take down Mongolia, it would be the first time in the program's history that they have done so. And right now, Mongolia with a slight edge of offensive momentum, but Egypt are fighting back. They want to get into the main draw. The great backdoor cut, the patience and the finish from Nadine.
11-all.
It's back to a tie game here. .143 on the clock. Batsuj. Hezi almost loses the Wilson. The fadeaway's blocked by Nadine. Nadine! Oh my goodness! Defense to offense hits the pocket too. And Egypt now with the 2-point lead.
Mongolia gets 1 point.
Erdine Bayan, quick to respond. Again, this game really could go any way. Nadine Salawi has been operating in turbo mode right now. 8 points for her. As Mongolia now on their 6th team foul. You can see El Shaarawy in the trees there. Managed to draw the foul. El Shaarawy, the most experienced player on Egypt's roster. They really look to her for leadership and setting the tempo. But in this particular game, I think it's Nadine Salawi who really has set the tempo. She's been locked in. Mongolia now on the drive. The tough take.
Under 1 minute remaining.
Hatem trying to pick the pocket of Yamjav. 58 seconds to go in this game.
White ball. Under 1 minute
Egypt,
remaining.
who have been trailing for the better part of it, now in the lead. Erdine Bayan, the handoff, trying to get it back. El Shaarawy, that's great defensive hustle from her. Trying to disrupt Mongolia's flow here, but it will be white ball from the logo.
.45 seconds remaining.
Soraya Mohammed. Oh, that's a great read from Yamjav. She knew the pass was coming. So Egypt will reset up top. I'm sure Soraya Mohammed will be looking to distribute once again. This time she goes for the easy pass. Nadine Salawi from downtown. 15 points for Egypt. It's a 3-point lead, and she has been relentless. My goodness, she has been stacking up the points for Egypt. Now at 10 of Egypt's 15 points, Mongolia with the response. They're still here. They're not going anywhere. It's a 1-point game. El Sharawi puts her head down, attacks, and gets that one to go. 16 seconds on the clock. Mongolia. Time is of the essence here. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They have to put something up. It's winding down. The deep 2 won't go. The clear out. And Mongolia with a late 2 attempt. It won't fall. Egypt walk away with the. They were trailing for the break. They couldn't find the stroke on their shots, but they stuck with it. They kept on plugging away, and they were relentless with their offensive effort, largely in part to Nadine Salawi, who finishes this game 10 of Egypt's 16 points. That's the final score up on your screen. Egypt cling on to win it. 16, Mongolia 15. We got some highlights coming up, and then it's on to the next one as the Philippines takes on Vietnam out of the qualifying draw Pool B. We'll be right back with that action in just a few.
Perhimpunan Hotel dan Restoran Indonesia, Meals dan juga Kristalin. Next up, kita akan ada
Number 9, Tikong Yung Lai. Number 24, Cha Pyong Fu. And number 22, Ji Hyung Gajin. Next up, Team Philippines. Number 0, Mika Castro. Number 21, Camille Clarion. Number 25, Elizabeth Jeanette Means. Number 26, Reynold Belen.
That's going to be your team roster for the Philippines with the recent addition of Elizabeth Means. She's a naturalized Philippines citizen, and she will be adding firepower on the front court for the Gilas. 2 Philippines teams here at the qualifying draw, called Manila, and of course the national team Philippines. And always good to see more teams coming out into the women's series and getting involved. Speaking of new teams, Vietnam, first time in the women's series. We've seen them participate in the FIBA 3x3 Asia Cup and regional competitions, but the first time here at the Premier Series for 3x3 basketball. And it's always great to have a new team. So welcome to the 3x3 Women's Series Club, Vietnam. It's good to have you here. And of course, Vietnam, we saw them in Batam Stop. Unfortunately, they finished 16th there, but no surprise for a team that is just starting to get their feet wet at this stage of 3x3. Philippines, they finished 11th at Jinan, and the team that previously lacked a dominant post presence, we've now seen them add De La Rosa to the lineup, and today they have Elizabeth Means, 6 foot forward. Let's see how she goes to work in the low post, but she'll be coming off the bench. That's the whistle, and the first Pool B qualifying draw game is underway. Camille Claren back after a year break. We miss you, CC. Good to have you back this season in the women's series. Vietnam possession to get things started. The backdoor cut poked away, and number 24, Vu from Vietnam, deflects it out of bounds.
White ball.
Cacho to start. Thought about the pass, decided to kick it out to CC. Clarence, hesitation, backing down her opponent. Can't get it to drop. Good box out from Vietnam. Clarence now, lefty lay, the play almost got there for Cacho. And Vietnam, they got some speed. They know how to turn the jets on, and neither side been able to get on the scoreboard just yet. Oh, Tantoy unable to change that. Both teams adjusting here. No heat wave, or rather European heat wave in Indonesia. We got a nice, lovely breeze, some great summer weather here. Clarence from downtown, that won't go. The clear out for Vietnam, and right back in. Do they get up onto the board first? No. The put back from Ferrer is good. Philippines 1, Vietnam 0. Cacho to Clarence, not a lot of stoppage time in this game. We have been rolling right along. Tantoy through the cup. And then picks up Philippines' first foul. $100 move, 1 cent finish.
Follow wine.
Ferrer not able to get things going here just yet. Mid-range pull-up won't go. Another backdoor cut, almost fumbled. Clarence, too strong off the glass, Vietnam to clear. Vu got the Wilson, kicks it out to the wing. New from downtown, that's good. Vietnam now with the lead. Clarence, she's not been able to find her stroke, finally sees daylight. Vietnam trying to respond, robbed in broad daylight underneath the hoop. Clarence showing off the handle and the distribution play. Brennan Ferrer gets Philippines to 4. Then the steal. And look at the response time for the Philippines.
Ball red.
A team that is not the tallest team in the women's series, but they are pretty evenly matched up height-wise with Vietnam. Cacho brings the free throw, 3-point lead.
Open shot.
Vietnam, they are trigger happy with those shots from the deep end. Renalyn Fair puts her head down, gets to the cup. Now a 4-point lead. Philippines, they're starting to hit their rhythm. Clarence, she's found that stroke and she's sticking with it. 4 points for Clarence. And she's continuing to attack from deep. Wasn't able to convert in that one. Lai on the drive, manages to draw the foul on Cacho.
TV timeout.
That was on
TV timeout.
Canto, actually, not
Points,
Cacho.
Vietnam 2.
Either way, Philippines pick up their second team foul as we have a first TV timeout here. Philippines, Clarence missed her first attempt and then started getting things going. Found her stroke from deep and did a good job of getting the rest of the team involved. 6:19 on the clock. Still not seen Elizabeth Means come out onto the floor. I'm sure they'll be reserving her as much as possible. She got a shoulder injury in Jinan. You can see it taped up as she's on the bench here. Tantoy through the contact. And she has the opportunity to make this a 2-point play. And really, what makes Philippines so dangerous is their versatility. Case in point, Renalyn Ferrer. She knows how to bang in the post, but she's not afraid to face up to her defender as well and show off the bag. Cacho lines up the 2, no go. Goes for the 1 ball. That one's good.
10-3, under 6 minutes remaining.
Now a 7-point lead here for the Philippines. Clarence with the clear out. Clarence from downtown, that one's off. A dangerous pass, but managed to keep alive for Vietnam. The block from Tantoy. Vietnam look for another option. The shot block violation. And we'll have a reset up top for the Philippines.
White ball.
Vietnam, from what we've seen, they've become a team that uses speed to compensate for a lack of size, although I did say that they don't have a size mismatch rather from the Philippines. Good sportsmanship there, helping each other up. You love to see it.
White ball.
Mika Cacho to get things started for the Philippines.
4 seconds.
7-point lead here, 5 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. The spin move, the lefty lay is good.
11-3.
And now Philippines in a very comfortable position here with an 8-point lead. The cross and the attack from Vu.
1 point.
Layup is good. Defensive board for Vu and the kick out. That's a great take, but better defense from Cacho as Philippines now blowing Vietnam out of the water. Vietnam have been unable to respond to the quick play of the Philippines, and just like that, they lead 13-4 with 4 minutes and 22 seconds on the clock. looking like Philippines would need the full 10 minutes of regulation time to take out Vietnam, who are clearly not matched up to this Philippines squad. They are having good looks at the cup, though. Vu attacks, single coverage, and Cacho another deflection for her. She's doing just enough on the defensive end. Oh, the 2-ball is good for Reynolyn Fair, and this will be a great confidence booster for the Philippines as they continue here in the qualifying draw. Pool B, the other teams in this Pool B stage going to be Philippines, Slovakia, and Vietnam. So Slovakia obviously going to be the more competitive matchup for the Philippines, who are continuing to just obliterate Vietnam. Scores now 16-5. Cacho to Clarence. Clarence drives, decides to go all the way. The play is good. And now it's 3 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. Vietnam, anytime they got a little space, they will certainly attempt the 2-ball.
1 point Vietnam.
And
Under 3 minutes remaining.
Foul
Follow white. TV
on
timeout.
Philippines, going to be their third team foul.
TV time, Philippines.
Take a
17 points.
second TV
Vietnam,
timeout
6
here.
points.
Not a lot of stoppage on this game either. Vietnam, they've been able to get up onto the scoreboard. 6 points for them. And they really are at their best when there's ball movement, but Philippines are doing a good job of getting in the passing lane and
Players, let's go.
really just making sure that they're
Under
dominating.
3 minutes remaining.
Faking the handoff. Footwork is good. Now it's a kick out for the wide open 2-ball. Finds the bottom of the net. Vietnam now at 8 points. I said any open look from the deep end will be attempted for Vietnam. And listen, when they get those shots to
1 point
fall,
Vietnam.
this could be a team to be reckoned with in the region. Doing a good job now on the rebounds, cleaning up the glass, getting those offensive boards.
Red ball.
As the ball is deflected out of bounds by Fair. It's going to be red ball up top. Layup is good for Liu. They've managed to cut down the lead. It's now a 7-point lead for the Philippines, who might have become a little bit too comfortable right there. Clarence does a good job drawing the defense. Cacho missing at the cup. And even with a 7-point lead, Philippines have to be careful to not be too casual. They want to maintain their level of play because they still got another game after this one. They'll be facing Slovakia at 12:45 local time. That's UTC +7. And I'm sure that game will determine who will advance into the main draw. That's a great take from Din. Wasn't able to convert that one. Neither could Liu. And we got a foul on the floor. It would be Vietnam's third. And Vietnam will take a timeout.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds left remaining, Philippines 17, Vietnam
Final
10.
adjustments. Grab a quick drink, as I'm sure they'll want to finish this game strong regardless of the scoreline.
Let's go, players.
reset. Explanation from the officials. Cacho at the elbow. Trying to spin. It's good defense from Vietnam. And Clarence with the dagger.
19-10.
Gets Philippines to 19 points. Cacho, easy peasy finish. Wide open look in the paint. And this game is just about over here for Vietnam. Well, they're going to finish on a high. The bucket from Vu. And the up and under move from Cacho to wrap things up. And it will be the Gilas who will walk away with the victory decisively and with time to spare. A great dominant win for Philippines and a great way to build their confidence and get them started on what hopefully will be a long day of basketball for them. Final scores will be Philippines 21, Vietnam 11. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here, and then we'll get right back to the action as it will be Puerto Rico playing against Egypt next.
Number 8, Soraya Mohammed. Number 11, FIBA Hatem. At number 23, Hala Al-Sharawi. Next up, Team Manila. Number 3, Samantha Harada. Number 5, Camille Marie Malagad. Number 11, Kaya Pingol. Number 12, Lee Dominic Sario. For this game, we have two referees, Kirong Shi and
The second team out of the Philippines, the Manila Gilas, here to take on Egypt, who were able to squeeze by with a victory against Mongolia 16-14 earlier on this morning. They'll be looking to get the dub here and book their ticket into the main draw. As usual, the Manila squad led by longtime Filipino player Kay Pingo. She'll be joined by a couple of new faces in Camille Malagar and Lee Dominique Sario. Last time we saw Manila was at the Manila Stop, and they finished 15th there, but they were also in Ulaanbaatar. So not a great outing this season, but again, it's always great to have teams get the experience of playing top level international basketball at the 3x3 stage. and just to get more experience. Every outing is an opportunity to play different opponents and get valuable experience that will carry them in the long run. It'll be Egypt to start things off here.
Play ball.
Raya Mohammed with the Wilson. Backdoor cut is good. You've seen that one before. We knew what was coming. The chemistry here for Egypt
Manila gets 2 points.
is amazing, but look at the 2-ball from Samantha Harada. Manila are a team that must be respected from deep. Fade away is good. Kilapatra. And then Tam, great defensive hustle. Raya Mohammed now hits the front of the iron. Egypt unable to hit from deep, and then they miss at the cup. And that's what happens. Go on these scoring runs, and then they have periods of time where they just can't make a bucket as Manila take the lead here. Belawi for the 2-ball, it's good. Kay Pingle, no look past the kickoff for Harada. She gets her own rebound, tries to put it back up. And Soraya Mohammed will pick up Egypt's first foul. Scores are 4-3, Egypt in the lead.
White ball.
And once again, you can see these two teams are warmed up. No heat check necessary. It's just go time. Green lights, full steam ahead. Ball out of bounds.
White ball.
In the Gila's possession, Kay Pingle to get things started. Exciting to see Kay Pingle be injury-free this season. We know she's been struggling with that in previous seasons. The hesitation and the attack, they won't go. Manila with another chance here. Kay Pingle can't convert that one. Nadine Selawi trying to find El Sharawi in the paint, and we got another whistle. It's going to be Manila's first team foul as Egypt get the rock up top. The Raya to get things started from the logo. No, she'll hand off to El Sharawi. So we got an offensive play coming up undoubtedly here. The screen and the roll back into El Sharawi. So Raya Mohammed, she makes those passes in her sleep.
5-3.
And Egypt, they're a team that likes their set offenses, but not afraid to also
Out of bounds.
mix things up a little bit. Out of bounds play. Their out of bounds step from Lee Sario. Sharawi to Nadine. Midi pull up, won't go. She gets her own rebound, goes right back up with it. She was leading Egypt in scoring against Mongolia, and she is right on track to do exactly that once again right here as Kay Pingle steps on the sideline. She was trying to track down the rebound. So Egypt now with a 3-point lead and a reset up top. Hand off to Hatem. Hatem. Kick back out for the 2. That's gonna go.
Egypt takes the lead by 5 points, 8-3.
And Egypt now have stepped into their offensive rhythm. The shots are falling. They're making the extra pass. And this is a great start for them here at this Batam Stop. They're also applying pressure on defensive end as well.
No good.
Nadine Salawi to clear. The cross keeps with it. That's great defensive effort from Manila. Now here comes Malaga from downtown. The pocket 2 is good. As Manila stay within reach, and then a steal, another opportunity to score here. Pingle takes on Queen of Egypt and successfully scores. That's great defensive effort from Pingle.
TV timeout.
take our first TV timeout. Looks like Soraya might have got a bump on the head. Let's take another look at that replay. Yeah, Pingle just bumped her a little bit. She be alright. And Pingle, when she starts seeing red, then the game quickly advances into a blistering pace. Right now, Egypt still managing to maintain the lead, but Manila are catching up. That's 3x3 for you. You can not get comfortable at any time. You gotta get your foot, keep your foot on the gas. It's Nadine, the reverse lay-in is good. Egypt, the 3-point lead here. Gilas managed to snuff it out. Back to 2. Soraya now, head fake, spinning. Could she go all the way with it? No. Great defensive effort. 3-second violation for El Shaarawy. That's the defense that Manila need to play throughout this game to cut down this lead. Right now it's 6 minutes 28 on the clock. Pingle feeds Malagar. Malagar, step back 2. No. Hatem into El Shaarawy. That's great reaction time for Egypt, and then manages to trickle it in to give Egypt a 3-point lead. 6 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. A steal for Hatem. She's got those sticky hands. Soraya Mohammed can't get it to go. 10. Harada now. Thought she had a good look at the cup. Hatem driving, dishing. Time for Egypt. And they are in the driver's seat now, as they are one step closer to the dub and booking a slot in the main draw. El Shaarawy makes the extra pass to Hatem. Hatem, the legs to complete the play. Manila now lost a little bit of their offensive rhythm. Flotation device will not go. Malagar to Pingle. Pingle from downtown. That's good. Now 3-point lead for Egypt. Manila not going away. Sticking around right at the heels of the Egyptian ladies. Nadine Salawi get things started into El Shaarawy. Hand off to Nadine. Nadine try to draw the foul. Hatem now blocked by Sario in the paint. In Manila, where they lack for height, they make up for in speed and a scrappy style of play. They may not have the biggest names in the field, but they know how to win ugly in 3x3, and sometimes that's what you need. It doesn't always look clean, neat, on a nicely packaged delivery, but sometimes that's where they thrive, in the chaos. Right now, it's a 3-point lead for Egypt.
Yes. Thank you.
1.8 seconds on the shot clock. Travel on Salawi, and she'll take that one. It's tough to get off a shot that much time.
12 points, Manila 9.
Malagar. The kick out to Sario. Sario reverse lay-in won't go. Nadine now crossing, trying to create space for her shot. Looked for Khaled El Shaarawy in the paint, a little bit too strong on that pass. Four minutes, 37 seconds on the game clock. Still plenty of time. 3-point lead for Egypt. Both sides have gone a little bit cold here on the offensive end of things. Let's see if Pingle can change that. No, she's stripped by Mohammed, who had great timing on that. But it will still be
White ball.
white
2.4
ball.
seconds
This
on the
time,
shot
though,
clock.
with 2.4 seconds on the shot clock. Quick decisions must be made. Pingle can't get it off on time. It's a shot clock violation. And so the defensive efforts of Soraya will not go to waste, as Egypt will get the Wilson up top. Some substitutions on the floor for Manila as Harada checks back into the game. Nadine loses her handle on the ball. Sario now to Malagar. Malagar gets it back, and the space to launch an attempt is not going to go. Raya Mohammed, she thought Nadine was going all the way in the backdoor cut. And a turnover for Egypt.
4 minutes remaining.
Harada to Pingle. Pingle! Fire with fire, and Soraya Mohammed, she's been doing a good job on defense with those deflections.
Every time Egypt takes the lead with 12 points, Manila 9.
As we take our
Under
second
4
TV
minutes
timeout here,
remaining.
it's a 3-point lead still for Egypt. They've not been getting up on the scoreboard in the last couple of minutes, but been making sure neither do Manila. We take a look at some of the highlights here. Nadine Selawi, 5 points for her in this game, and she's joined by her teammate El Sharawi, who also have 5 points for the game. The ball movement has been good, but the intensity has gone down a notch for both sides.
Let's go, ladies.
I'm sure that was a very welcome
White ball.
water break as they try to reset here and get things going for the final stretch of this game. Malagar couldn't get the pass off. Soraya Mohammed, one more to El Sharawi. El Sharawi hits the front of the iron, and the steal. She is locked in. Hatem almost put someone on the floor. And that's a great effort from Malagar. And the steal from Asario. Manila now down 2. They could make this a 1-point game right here. Soraya Mohammed doing the Lord's work for Egypt. We talk a lot about her offensive game, but she is also a great contributor on the defensive end for Egypt. Able to be a very versatile defensive player. Nadine splits the defense. The floater won't go. And now pass out of bounds by Harada. Just trying to rush the play just a little bit. So it will be a turnover for Manila
3 minutes remaining.
as it continues to maintain this lead here with 3 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Nadine, power dribble and the finish. It's good. And then they get the ball right back as Sario steps out of bounds. And this is where the turnovers start to get very costly. It's a 3-point lead for Egypt. El Sharawi banging in the paint. Not too much Sario could have done there. And El Sharawi knew it. The tip out and the clear. Soraya Mohammed, a wild shot attempt, misses everything as she'll catch a breather. Doing something with her finger. I don't know if she got a sausage finger, but you can see her struggling with it a little bit. 4-point lead here for Egypt. Pingle blocked the bump, no problem. Cash money. Back to a 2-point game here. 2:28 on the clock. Nadine Salawi couldn't get that one to drop. Pingle giving Egypt no time to talk. Harada, that is a huge 2-ball to tie the game up. And then a miss at point-blank range for Harada as Pingle loses a shoe. Malagar, the fadeaway, trickles it in. And it's Manila with a 1-point lead. What a series of events here. A game that had gone cold has come right back to life. And this time, Manila with the lead 15-14 with just under 2 minutes of game left.
Under 2 minutes remaining.
Salawi, hesitation, thought about the pass, and nah, I got this. Tied game, 15 apiece. Sario misses the deuce, and Egypt will let it go out of bounds. Get a reset from the logo.
Red ball, let's go.
Salawi to start things up. Gets the screen. She's got the license to shoot. Wasn't able to find the bottom of the net. El Shaarawy trying to convert the possession. Adine gets it back. Now a 1-point lead for Egypt. Been a clean game for Egypt, a team who has a tendency to get into foul trouble, have only conceded 1 foul, and Manila with 4 team fouls. Salawi gets past the defense. It's going to be a foul on Samantha Harada. And Salawi, she's so dangerous because she does legitimately have that shot. So when she gives that little head fake, defenders go up in the air and then she attacks. She can make this a 2-point lead here for Egypt. Misses the first attempt. Gets the second to go as well.
Egypt takes lead by 2 points.
Manila, no offensive foul called. Like she extended her arm a little bit. Sario with the field goal. It's back to a 1-point game. Soraya trying to draw the defense and kick it out.
Out of bounds, white ball.
The Gilas made sure they clogged the lane. White jerseys all over the place. Again, a great defensive effort for Manila. We have another timeout on the floor. This time called by Manila. Down 1. Pingle puts on her coaching hat. And I said it before, I will say it again. I think Kay Pingle does have the tools to really become a future coach of either this Manila squad or the national team. Very intelligent 3x3 player. And she's played for years. A fan favorite. Has the IQ. Let's see what she's drawn up here for Manila, who are down 1. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock. Manila with the possession. Sario to get things started. Sario goes right at Hatem. A nice soft touch, but a little bit too soft. El Shaarawy gets it back to Hatem. That's the 2-woman play that they want to get going there. El Shaarawy, the footwork is good, gets her own rebound, puts it right back up. 2-point lead now for Egypt.
40 seconds remaining.
Malagar wasn't able to convert on that. Hatem. Tax. Almost lost it. Soraya Mohammed, that was a big attempt.
25 seconds remaining.
23 seconds on the clock. Harada from downtown misses everything.
18 seconds remaining. Egypt's leading by
And
2
it's
points.
not been a great shooting day for Harada. She's often at her best when the game gets messy, but this time she's not really been able to convert on the big shots that Manila have needed from her. Now a 2-point lead from Egypt. A win here for Egypt will send them into the main draw. El Shaarawy kicks it out. Nadine with the deuce. Unable to convert. It's a shot clock violation, but 4 seconds on the clock. It's gonna need, Manila is gonna need a clutch 2 ball here to tie the game and maybe send it into overtime. No margin for error here. See Pingle taking advantage of the stoppage time to dish out some final instructions. Manila, can they pull it off? Quick confirmations from the officials on the time, the game clock. So it's moved from 4.1 to 5.5 seconds. Again, still not much time, but listen, in 3x3, 1 second can feel like an eternity. Harada hands it off. Malagar drains the 2 ball and sends this game in overtime. The buzzer beater to give Manila a new lease on life. They got some extra time to try and get their first win of the day. The fans love it, and so do I. I have to say, listen, Manila, they were locked in. That was a huge attempt under pressure, and Camille Malagar, she didn't crack. So Egypt will have more time to try and seal their fate, but Manila are fighting back. They wanted to. Malagar again, that time couldn't hit. Ryan Mohammed now on the wing, trying to find El Sharawi on the cut. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Nadine has to put it up. El Sharawi cleans up the mess, puts it right back up. Seems she wanted the foul call. Ref says, keep playing. 1 point lead now for Egypt. Samantha Harada. Oh, it's going to be a double dribble, and that's what I said earlier. Harada, she's just been slightly off, not had the usual edge that she has. And an unforced turnover will get the ball back into the hands of the Egyptians, who are now 1 point away from advancing into the main draw. Remember earlier on, they took down Mongolia 16-14. This is a team that is comfortable playing through tight games. Nadine Salawi, the bright shining star for Egypt so far, with 9 points. She's leading all players in scoring, and let's see if Egypt will want her to be the one to finish up this game. The clear out, she can't get the attempt. Al Sharawi misses at point blank range as well, and now Sario. Oh, no go there. El Sharawi, the extra pass. Nadine, no problem for her. What a game for Egypt. Nadine Salawi, in true poetic form, finishes out the game, and that's what Egypt wanted to do. Get the ball into the hands of the person with the hottest hand and get out the way. So Nadine Salawi leads Egypt to victory, and it will be Egypt who will advance to the main draw out of the qualifying draw Pool A. Final scores up on your screens. 20 Egypt, 18 for Manila. What a fight from the Gilas, though. They sent this game into overtime, and they can walk off the court with their heads held high. It was a tightly contested match, but at the end of the day, it came down to who was going to stop Nadine Salawi, and no one was able to. So Egypt move on, and Manila's still not the end of the road for them. They will play against Mongolia later on, and that game will be more about pride and points than anything else. But right now, let's go to our qualifying draw Pool B matchup between Slovakia and Vietnam.
Next up, Slovakia versus Vietnam. Team Vietnam, number 2, Yen Yu Liu. Number 9, T Hong Yu Lai. Number 22, T Hyun Gan. Number 24, Tai Pyong Fu. Next up, Team Slovakia, number 3, Vanda Kristlova. Number 4, Lucia Kasparinova. Number 14, Erika Holikova. And number 98, Vanda Kozakova.
First game of the day here for Slovakia, coming in as a number 12 seed. We saw Vietnam play earlier against the Philippines. They lost 11-21, and now they face a team that is taller, arguably stronger, and it's going to be a tough ask for Vietnam here. Although we must celebrate the Vietnamese squad, first time in the women's series. And listen, when they have their shots going, they are able to make their opponents feel uncomfortable. Slovakia, let's see if they can come out of the blocks hot. It's a team that entered the women's series not too long ago either, just in 2024. And they really have focused on developing their young core and getting some continuity and building chemistry with 3 to 4 players that are on the court right now.
Good luck to both teams.
Vietnam start off with the possession.
Play ball.
It's a great find. A better defense. Vietnam, I love the confidence in which they're playing. That's the first step for any team, regardless of your opponent. Kasparinova up top, trying to feed, gets it back through the contact. That's good. Slovakia draw first blood. Vu. Not sure who she was trying to pass to, but that's a steal for Slovakia. Kasparinova in the extra pass and the finish for Holikova. The 2-point lead for Slovakia. Another steal for Holikova. The kick out. Grislova spinning, finishing. Beautiful play for Slovakia. We've got a 3-point lead now. Vu tonight. Then a foul on the floor.
Substitution, both teams.
From Vu, there was the mismatch there, and Vietnam, they will certainly struggle with the height difference here. It's very apparent on your screens. And Slovakia, they should really be using that to their full advantage. You can see Kozakova a full head and shoulders taller than any Vietnamese player on this floor. She'll head to the free throw line and shoot one, try and make this a 4-point lead. Basket is good. That was a tough attempt from Lai. Clear out from Krislova. Back in. Kozakova managing to draw the foul once again. And she go back to the stripe to shoot. Slovakia can really create some great distance here from the free throw line if they continue to draw the foul and get the ball into the paint. Rack up those paint points. Vu on the attack. He's gonna call a travel violation on her.
White ball.
And if Slovakia did their scouting report right, then their meat and drink will be paint points rather.
6-0.
And that's been the storyline here as Din finally gets Vietnam up on the board. Big deuce for her. But Slovakia keep on plugging away. They're unfazed. Vu feeding into Lai. It's a 5-point lead here for Slovakia.
White ball.
Kasparinova to get things started. She generally is the top scorer for Slovakia. That time she's off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds and she'll have a seat as checking back into the game is Kozakova. Vu. Handoff to Din. Din almost loses it. She does. So it's going to be white ball up top. And that should be the go-to action for Slovakia. That nice pick and roll. Get that high-low situation going. As Vietnam only up on the scoreboard thanks to one attempt. Ball is chased down by Kozakova.
White ball.
Vietnam certainly have the speed advantage. This is a team that speed really is their greatest weapon. But they've not been utilizing it as well as they could against the Slovakia squad. The jersey pull will get Vietnam their 4th team foul.
Ball on red. Slovakia gets the
You
free
can't
throw.
quite catch it on the replay, but it was there, and the referee saw it. So, Kasparinova, shoot one. And look at the rebound and the putback from Krislova. Vietnam, not too much they can do with that. And there it is, another field goal thanks to Din. As you can see, when it comes to speed, just can't compare. When it comes to rebounds and dominating in the paint, Slovakia have got that one in the bag. Another field goal for Krislova. It's now a 7-point lead for Slovakia. Lai turns the corner, the up and under move won't go. Now wide open look for Vu. Slovakia, they're cleaning up the boards.
TV timeout.
turnover there to take our first TV timeout. So 7-point lead for Slovakia,
Under 7
who
minutes
look
remaining.
composed. You can see that they know they have the edge, they know they have the advantage, but again, in 3x3 basketball, you can't get too comfortable. But it's clear that Slovakia are full head and shoulders taller than Vietnam, and they must be able to use that to their advantage. But when Vietnam put the Jets on, they can't be caught up to. So that would be where Vietnam needs to look at trying to attack. That's a great take from Vu. The reverse lay-in is good. And it seems that they might have heard me speaking. An offensive foul.
White foul. Offensive foul.
It's going to be Slovakia's first.
Red ball.
Vu trying to
Ball
find
red. Offensive foul.
Lai, and now they pick up an offensive foul. Kasper Nova steps into the mid-range pull-up. Count it.
7-4.
11 points for Slovakia. Vu. Long range shot won't go. They have another chance here. Liu can't get that one to drop either. And the glass cleaned up efficiently by Slovakia, who convert the possession as well. Vu trying to shake off her defender. That's great play from her. Off glass finish gets Vietnam to 5 points. And then Kozakova
6 minutes remaining.
going to work in the paint. Again, Slovakia know that's where their greatest advantage lies. But Vietnam not backing down and not giving up. 2 points for the team in red. They're now at 7. 6-point lead for Slovakia. But Vietnam, they have been impressive from beyond the arc. And once again, anytime they have the opportunity to shoot that outside shot, they will take it. And their percentages from that distance haven't been bad either. Back to the action here. Vu trying to feed, and that's not going to fly. Virtually impossible to be able to pass over the hands of Slovakia with that kind of height differential. Are you gonna have a reset up top? Liu. Vietnam now with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Through the trees, the finish is good for Vu. And she is shown the veteran player of this team and currently the top scorer for Vietnam. Slovakia almost losing it. They managed to keep it alive, and that's good defensive effort from Vietnam. They have been extremely disruptive, and while you would imagine that Slovakia would have easier looks at the cup, Vietnam are doing a really good job of making things difficult for Slovakia. Timeout on the floor.
Timeout, Vietnam.
see the last touch there from Slovakia. Frustration from Krislova.
In the meantime, Vietnam has 6 fouls. Slovakia, 2 fouls.
4 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the game. Vietnam with no more fouls to give. They're in the bonus. Slovakia, they should be using this to their advantage. They've got a turnover there. And Slovakia, against a stronger team, they would be in big trouble. They haven't been as clinical with their efficiency as they can be. Feed in, and the finish from Kozakova. And that's what Slovakia need to do. Focus on getting those high percentage points. Din got locked up. 1 second on the shot clock. It's going to be a violation. And possession back to Slovakia.
4 minutes remaining, ladies. 4 minutes.
7-point lead here. Slovakia still in the driver's seat. And we got a foul on Din. That's going to be Vietnam's 7th team foul. So we got a couple free throws coming up for Kozakova.
7 fouls. 2 shots.
Kozakova, she's been a high percentage shooter from the free throw line, which has been very good for Slovakia, as she has been the player to get to the line the most for Slovakia. Now a 9-point lead. That's a great shovel pass and reverse lay-in finish for Tai Phong Vu.
Ball red. TV timeout.
We're going to take our second TV timeout here.
In time, Slovakia with 17 points. Vietnam, 9.
Vietnam, they've not been playing bad basketball, especially considering the height difference of Vietnam and Slovakia. They've been having some great looks from beyond the arc, but they've not been shying away from driving to the basket either. And again, it's the confidence for me. Basket is good. 9-point lead now for Slovakia. 3:48 on the clock. The drive, the kick, the block from Kasparinova. Shot clock violation before the block was delivered. So it will be Slovakia possession. Kasparinova, kick out to Kozakova, the feed, inside, that's a tough take. Excellent defense from Vietnam, and then the extra pass out. And there was a lot of contact. So it's going to be Slovakia who pick up their 3rd team foul. I'm not sure if it was a foul or she's just trying to help. Tumble to the floor too hard. Either way, they got the call, and good steal from Kozakova. And then Holikova was not able to clear it out.
Substitution, Vietnam.
So it will be red ball. Slovakia now 2 possessions away from calling game. Vietnam's a great heads-up play and then missing right at the rack. Liu. She had her opportunity to get up on the scoreboard. She's not been able to find the bottom of the net in this game so far.
Under 3 minutes remaining.
Din on the attack. Left-handed layup won't go. It's too strong off the glass. Vietnam with another chance here to score. Vu launches, finds the bottom of the net. And Vietnam now get to 11 points. It's a 7-point lead for Slovakia. Big rebound snatched down by Krislova, playing bully ball in the paint.
19-11.
And again, not too much Vietnam can do about that once Slovakia have their bigs active in the paint. And underneath the rim, most you can do is just try and contest the best you can, hope for the best. And that's just what Vietnam has been doing.
Red ball.
They've been fighting back, and right now Slovakia pick up another foul. So it will be red ball. Liu. The attack and the basket is good for Din. Kasper Nova from downtown can't find the basket, and Vietnam trying to keep it alive. It's tracked down by Lai. It's great hustle from her.
Score Slovakia 19, Vietnam 12.
And Vietnam truly with a bright future here. With the odds going against them, they've managed to cut down the lead, but Slovakia need to plug away. Extra pass here. Lai on the attack. Lai too strong off the glass, but manages to draw the foul and will head to the free throw line. Wasn't able to convert the free throw. And ball deflected out of bounds by Din, so it'll be a reset up top for Slovakia. Kasper Nova wraps this game up. Nice. And that will be the dub for Slovakia, 21-12. And it was a one-sided game, although Vietnam, they kept on fighting and they were able to cut down a very large deficit. So that will be the end of the Batam road for Vietnam. Final scores up on your screen, 21-12. Slovakia still got one more game in the back burner. They will be playing against the Philippines for their final qualifying draw Pool B matchup. But coming up next, Mongolia take on Manila.
Team Manila, number 3, Samantha Harada. Number 5, Camille Marie Malapal. Number 11, Kai Pingle. Number 12, Lee Dominic Sario. Up next, Team Mongolia. Number 7, Polsetsek Senja. Number 10, Ganjik Kusel Yamjab. Number 16, Bola Erden Batsuch. Number 24, Daranko Erden Bayay.
All right, our final qualifying draw A matchup between Manila and Mongolia. And while neither of these two teams will advance to the main draw this game, I'd say it's about pride. Also about making sure that you get your rhythm, ranking points, and of course, the experience. Egypt will move on to the main draw. Out of qualifying draw A, they were able to take down Manila 20-18, game that went down to the wire, and Mongolia 16-14. But let's see what Mongolia can do against Manila Gilas here.
Good luck with both teams.
It's two teams that are similar stylistically on the offensive end in that they're very fast-paced. There's will be a lot of ball movement. I would say Mongolia have the slight edge in terms of their two-point efficiency. The rebound and the clear out from Yamjab. Hits the front of the iron on that attempt, gets her own rebound again. This time distributes to her teammate. Can she go all the way? Yes, she does. Bolor Erdin gets Mongolia up on the scoreboard first. Pingle now. Pocket 2. Shot looked a little bit rushed, wasn't able to convert. Clear out from Erdin Bayan. An off the ball foul. Gonna reset up top. Manila pick up their first team foul. Tenjav hands it off to Erdin Bayan. Back to Tenjav. Tenjav puts it up before the buzzer, but it wasn't the best shot, and it will be Manila possession. Handoff to Malagar. Malagar looking to feed her teammate. We got another whistle on the floor as Mongolia pick up their first team foul. Mongolia, one of two teams from the country at this stop right here, as they make a great defensive play there, and then now an opportunity to score. That's a great take from Erdin Bayan, and I'm sure Ulaanbaatar Amazon players will be cheering on their sisters in this particular matchup. Exciting times for the Amazons, seeing the next generation of players participate in events like this. Pingle steps into the long range shot. That won't go. And Mongolia will let it go out of bounds. Get it. Possession up top at the logo. Almost 2 minutes gone here. And then a 2-ball drain from Erdin Bayan. And that's what Mongolia do. They are a team that can be very efficient from beyond the arc. They're not afraid to take those big shots. But what makes them so dangerous is that they are not afraid to attack either. Harada. Nice pass in to Malagar. Malagar fadeaway won't go. Mongolia looking at options. They've got to make decisions quickly though. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Tough take. And Pingle manages to make it even tougher, but you can see her with the bump there. So they will call the foul on K Pingle. Free throw shot coming up for Batsuj. Shot is good. Now a 5-point lead for Mongolia. Manila struggling to get up on the scoreboard. They have been unsuccessful. The shots aren't falling. That's a tough take from Batsuj. Mongolia, even though they might be shorter teams and meet shorter, rather taller opponents, they're tough. They're tough. They know how to play through contact. They know how to fight. And they have a level of confidence that I'm sure is passed down from teams like the Ulaanbaatar Amazons. Right now, we got a foul on the floor. Manila pick up another one. Sorry, it wasn't on the floor, it was on the shot attempt. So Nyamjab shoot a free throw here.
One point for Mongolia.
Nyamjab converts. It's now a 6-point lead.
2 points for Manila.
Malagar from downtown. That one's good. She's trying to stop the bleeding here. Gets Manila their first field goal of the game. Nyamjab.
1 point for Mongolia. 7-2.
Such a pretty move. 7 points for Mongolia. Harada kicks it out for the two-piece. That won't go. And then Malagar called for the foul. 7 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock.
Mongolia, 1 foul.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Called on Erdine Bayan.
Blue ball.
But she was trying to get some space to receive the ball, so it's going to be Manila possession. Pingle to Harada. Harada swings it to Sario. Sario trying to find Harada. She gets the bounce and the bucket. And Manila looking like they might have shaken off some of the cobwebs.
8-3, Mongolia.
Pingle hands it off. Sario from downtown. She's off the mark.
Point. TV timeout.
And we got our first TV timeout.
TV time, Mongolia has 8 points. Manila, 3 points.
It's a 5-point lead for Mongolia. And this will be a huge confidence booster for them if they get this win. A program that is continuing to be active in the women's series. They've been at several stops here in the 2026 season. Last stop was in Jinan. They finished 12th there. And this will be their 6th stop. But it's just so interesting to watch Mongolia's 3x3 program grow and develop in real time. At the Ulaanbaatar stop, they were able to field 3 teams. And not just that, to see the level of fan support. Oh, pass off just in time. Tenjab with the finish. It's a 6-point lead for Mongolia. From offense to defense. Let's see if they can convert this possession again. A little miscommunication there. Some reshuffles on the floor. But it's good energy in the Mongolian camp. Pingle feeds. Senjav to Nyamjav. Nyamjav throws it right into the hands of Pingle. And Manila looking to make them pay. No. Nyamjav with the defensive board. And the reset here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Easy peasy finish for Mongolia's Erdine Bayan. Erdine Bayan, 184 centimeters, the tallest player on the floor. Very apparent. And that's a great shot from Malagar. Brings Manila 5 points away as we start to approach the halfway mark of this game. Turning the corner, trying to get it up, manages to draw the foul. Batsuj will shoot a free throw as Manila starting to rack up the fouls here. You can see Pingle, she's a very aggressive defender but does have a tendency to get her team into foul trouble at times. So Manila with 5 team fouls here. Batsuj unable to convert the free throw. Still a 5-point lead for Mongolia. Then airballs it. Sario will get things started for Manila. Malagar. That time can't hit. That's a great defensive read from Mongolia. Wide open for the finish. No. Erdine Bayan will attempt from deep. Unable to rattle it home. Still a 5-point lead here for Mongolia. Neither side has been able to convert their possessions. Last couple. Alex changes that. And she does such a good job from deep as Erdine Bayan gets the rebound and the putback. Scores now 11-7. 4-point lead here for Mongolia. It was a stalemate for about a minute and a half there coming out of the first TV timeout. Pingle gets her own rebound, pulls it out. She's doing that dance, working her magic. Wasn't able to convert in that. Nyamjav stuck with it. And now Nyamjav on the payback, driving, dishing. Beautiful finish from Senjav. A little bit too much lead on that pass. And Samantha Harada goes out of bounds. Harada with just 1 point for the game. It has been Malagar who has been leading the offensive charge for Manila. She's not getting support from her teammates. Now Harada pick up Manila's 6th team foul. So Manila with no more fouls to give. 3:58. That's a lot of time on the game clock. So not a favorable position for Manila to be in when it comes to the fouling situation and trailing in this game. But Mongolia, they've been doing the right things. Even though they've missed a couple of easy shots at the hoop, they've managed to stay within this game. They've been able to create a lead that they have maintained throughout. And they are well positioned getting into the final stretch here. Batsuj on the attack. Malagar, she's had the hot hand this game. That time couldn't find the bottom of the net. And the quick response on transition. The finish from Nyamjav. Scores are now 13-7. Malagar turns the corner, kicks it out for the deuce. That won't go. And Mongolia, so composed, so tenacious. Big deuce from Senjev. And Mongolia now with a 6-point lead.
Yes. 2 point Manila.
Manila is sticking around though. Remember, this is a team that went head-to-head with Egypt. They went down 18-20. The narrow victory for Egypt. So Manila, they know how to fight back. Pingle now at the wing manages to draw the foul against Senjab. Physicality of this game starting to increase. Senjab knew that Pingle had her beat and was willing to sacrifice the foul for the bucket. Malagar, the lane was wide open, but she decides to kick it out. Pingle now on the attack, gets past Erdine Bayan and manages to draw the foul. Erdine Bayan, ooh. You know what, that looked clean. From this angle, that looked clean, so you could see why Erdine Bayan was talking to the referee. But the call sticks, and Pingle converts the free throw. Senjab draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up. Manila in the bonus.
All on blue.
Senjab hits the first free throw. And she could make this a 7-point lead here. Second free throw is good. Mongolia are not the team you want to send to the charity stripe. If today's games are anything to go by. Beautiful find, and the reverse layup is good from Sario. 6-point lead now for Mongolia. Senjab goes right at the cup. Great heads up play from her. Hesitation and then attacking. Sario returning the favor. And these two teams now starting to trade baskets here. As a tough take from Batsuj, who draws the foul. And that seems to be the go-to move for Mongolia. They know that Manila are in the bonus, so they need to attack, draw the foul, get to the free throw line. Batsuj misses the first attempt. Gets the second to drop with under 2 minutes to go in the game. One possession to victory for Mongolia. The fade is good for Malagar, and it'll be exciting to see more of her for Manila. She's a very talented guard. Harada now looking for her stroke. She finds it. Samantha Harada, quiet throughout the game, finally starting to warm up a little bit here. Nyamjav gets the first free throw. Technical foul was assessed on Manila. And now Mongolia 1 point away from victory. They had the 5-point lead here. And the possession. Erdine Bayan tries to go all the way with it. She wants it so bad, draws the foul. And one of the best free throw shooters on this Mongolian squad will head back to the free throw line, and she can wrap this game up comfortably, uncontested, and not under any pressure. Let's see if she can handle it. Misses. She'll have another chance to attempt. And Manila in the double bonus here, so if she misses this, They will still get the possession. She does. So, Erin Bayan, unable to handle the pressure. But Mongolia still with possession. Erdine Bayan, she looks like she wants the winning bucket. No, she manages to get it off, and that's a great hustle from Manila. Sario now on the attack. She's rejected by Batsuj. And Mongolia are saying they will be the ones to close out their game, the game on their terms, though the ball does go out of bounds. So Manila still with the possession. Pingle trying to direct traffic. Pingle with the runner, rattles it home. It's a 4-point lead for Mongolia. Ardine Bayan now trying to feed. Pingle trying to deny. The fumble from Batsuj will send the ball back into the hands of Manila. Again, this is a team that will never back down. The messier the game, the more they thrive. And with a 4-point lead here, and a decent amount of time on the clock, Manila hopes alive to try and snatch the win away from Mongolia here. "56 seconds on the clock."
Under 1 minute remaining.
Malagar rings the 2-ball, and it's a 2-point game with 45 seconds on the clock. Mongolia, they were comfortable before, but Yamjab with the dagger to the heart. And just when Manila was trying to get their full time, Mongolia wrapped the game up. And it will be a Mongolia victory with 37 seconds with time to spare. Manila put up a good fight, and that's the trend we've seen from this excellent Manila Gilas team. But it will be Mongolia who walk away with the victory 22-18. And that will wrap up qualifying draw Pool A games. Once again, it will be Egypt who will move on to the main draw. We got one more game on the way from qualifying draw Pool B as we try to figure out who will advance. Will it be the Philippines? Will it be Slovakia? This next game will determine exactly that, so stay locked in, folks. We'll be right back with that action.
Team Slovakia, number 3, Vanda Krislova. Number 4, Lucia Kasperanova. Number 14, Erika Holikova. Number 98, Vanda Kozakova. Next on Team Philippines, number 0, Mika Castro. Number 21, Kabir Clary. Number 25, Elizabeth Jeanette Means. And number 26, Renan Perez.
Fans showing love to the Philippines there as they play the final game out of the qualifying draw stage here in Batam City, Indonesia. Referee list up on your screen. It's going to be Kirong Shi and Marek taking us through it. Philippines and Slovakia both got wins over Vietnam, but this is going to be the real test right here. Can they advance to the main draw? Philippines have only been able to do it once this season. Oh no, wait a second here. Taking a look, they were finished 11th in the Jinan Stop, so they did move on to the next stage there. And Slovakia, they were able to move on to the main draw in Marseille and in Samgate. Slovakia with the height advantage here. And it'll be interesting to see if the Philippines will use their recent addition, Elizabeth Means, in this matchup, knowing that they need a stronger front court presence. Ferrer to drop this flood successfully. And Philippines, they got a nice fan club right there behind the hoop. Kasparinova with the runner, it's too strong. The clear out. Tantoy, Hezi, and attacks with lift behind her shoulder. Got him. Philippines now with a 2-point lead. Mika Cacho to get things started. To Clarence. Clarence threads the needle and then the block from Holikova.
3-0 Philippines.
Kryslova to clear out. 3-0 lead for the Philippines. They're rocking some serious momentum right now. Cacho spinning. Hands it off to Clarence. Clarence with 2 seconds to shoot. Launches the 2-ball. Gets the bounce. Was not able to get the bucket. Kryslova trying to feed. She splits the defense and gets the scoop play to go. Clarence robbed. Manages to get her own rebound and try and keep it in play. Goes tumbling out of bounds. Now wide open look from Holikova won't go. Clarence with another opportunity. Can't convert that attempt either. And she is starting to look like she needs a breather as the offensive foul has been called on Kozakova.
Offensive foul. White ball.
Clarence into Cacho. Cacho with the lay-in.
4-1.
And it looks like the Philippines are going to be playing with just 3 on their roster once again, as a travel violation called on Kozakova.
White ball.
Slovakia struggling a bit with the pace that this Philippine squad has set. It's a 3-point lead for the Gilas. Tantoy, step back. Hezi. She is deep in her bag. The fadeaway won't go. And then too strong off the glass for Kryslova. She has been struggling to connect on her attempts inside the paint.
1 point for Slovakia.
Finally gets up on the board. Clarence right back at you. Brings it back to a 3-point lead. Kryslova gets it back. She's got Clarence on her.
Another point Slovakia.
Cacho, the no look, out to the wing. Clarence thought about the shot, thought again. It's off target. And Slovakia still sticking around. 2-point deficit. Kasparinova makes it 1. Not too much team play here for Philippines. Seems every player is wanting to take matters into their own hands. This time, the offensive foul has been called on Tantoy. Kasparinova gets the wind knocked out of her. She'll have a breather. And Slovakia have brought this up to a 1-point game. 7 minutes on the clock. Nice head fake and then the feed to find Kozakova for the finish. And then Tantoy right back at you. Throwing up live bullets. Let's see if Slovakia can respond. Holikova, step back mid-range is good. We got ourselves a game now. 1-point lead for the Philippines. Spinning, dancing, finishing. Manuelin Ferrer getting buckets. Also see Elizabeth Means has checked into the game.
TV timeout.
As we take our first TV timeout here. So the Philippines were reserving Elizabeth Means for such a time as this. Slovakia definitely with the height advantage, but really it's been Rainelin Ferrer who has been outstanding for the Philippines. She has 5 of their 8 points and found her hot hand early. Means to get things started here for the Philippines. Clarence. Too strong on the pass. And it's going to be a turnover for the Gilas Slovakia ball. Kasparinova now at the wing. Trying to feed. Means picks it up. Tantoy wants to screen. Might be looking for some pick and roll action. No! The shot instead. Prayer has been answered. Everything Rainelin throws up is going in. And she's doing it with a smile on her face. 3-point lead here for the Philippines. Korslova puts her head down. Cacho now at the wing. Right back into Tantoy. The backboard cut is good. That's great court vision from Mika Cacho as well.
1 point for Slovakia.
Kozakova manages to roll one in. Still a 4-point lead. Slovakia, still plenty of time on the clock to change the trajectory of this game, as we have a foul on Philippines. Going to be their 2nd team foul. It's been a clean game though. No unnecessary contact. And that's a good job from Kozakova to spin off her defender. Kasparinova earns herself a trip to the stripe. And she has an opportunity here to make it a 2-point game. Philippines can afford to get comfortable. Plenty of time on the clock as Kasparinova rattles it in. Cacho spins. Clarence from the logo hits the front of the iron. She has another chance to attempt here. Back-to-back misses for Clarence, and Kasparinova with the teardrop.
Under 5 minutes remaining.
Make it a 1-point game. Slovakia here. They've caught up against all odds. The up and under move from Cacho though. Throw that on the highlight reel. Philippines are having fun. Reverse layup is good. Both tides now going back and forth like a swinging door.
Open shot 2. No good.
Means with a defensive board and then rolls off her foot. So a little miscommunication there.
8 seconds.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Philippines gonna have to make this a very efficient possession. No room for mistakes. Clarence center lane drive. Couldn't get the layup to drop. Slovakia.
Follow line.
Krislova goes tumbling down. Take another look at that replay. It looked like she'd lost her footing. But yes, there was contact from Cacho as well. So it will be the Philippines' 4th team foul. As we get the floor mopped up, make sure it's not slippery. Saving ankles, saving knees. Slovakia possession. Being patient with it. The kick out for the shot. One extra pass, not necessary. Kozakova decides to take matters in her own hands. And they have another opportunity to score here. Kasparinova now going right at Clarence. Trickles it in. And she has such a lethal threat with that right-handed layup as Tantoy up and under is good. Blows past her defender, gets the bucket. Philippines now with a 1-point lead. We got a game here, folks. Slovakia unable to convert in that possession. The fade isn't going to get there either. And Cacho try and slow things down a little bit as Rainlin Ferrer unable to convert.
TV timeout. In the meantime, Philippines have 12 points, Slovakia 11. 3 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Let's go.
Back to the action here. Kasparinova, Hezi, they're going to call the double dribble on her. Good catch from the officials. Philippines with the possession. Again, it's a 1-point game here. Cacho puts her head down. Manages to draw the contact from Kasparinova. Kasparinova, number 2 ranked player in Slovakia. 27 years old. She has developed into one of the faces of 3x3 basketball in the country. Cacho with the fade. Good play, just couldn't finish it. Kasparinova now at the top of the key. She was looking for the roll to feed, and that's a great feed to find Kozakova. The patience on display here from Slovakia. Tie game, 12 points apiece. Alikova to pick up a foul. Ferrer does such a good job of attacking the closeout. Clarence now at the wing. Looking for Means. Means! 2 jerseys on her. And you can see her favoring her shoulder a little bit. That's One of the unsportsmanlike foul. She didn't get it, but they did get the possession. Clarence, automatic. Two-piece is good. And manages to create some distance here for the Philippines. It's a 2-point lead. Krislova throws up a wild one. Boards cleaned up by Fair, and trying to find Elizabeth Means. Couldn't get a handle on it, and you can see just the stiffness in her shoulder. She's not raising her arm that much. And you get the sense that she's really trying to reserve her body as much as is possible. So Philippines going to have to play with 3 healthy players. Kasparinova lines it up. Not able to lock it down. Then the save from Slovakia. Kozakova.
Under 2 minutes remaining.
Fair. Hands off to Cacho. Cacho blows right past Kasparinova for the reverse. That's good. It's a 3-point lead now for the Philippines. Krislova banging.
1 point for Slovakia.
Gets the bucket.
Out of bounds.
Clarence, she's been inconsistent with her shooting. Not just in this game, but in the previous one against Vietnam as well. She has 3 points for the game here. Kasparinova. Elbow shot, not gonna go. Cacho.
Out of bounds.
A minute and 16 seconds. Game, still a 2-point lead for the Philippines. Slovakia were able to catch up and even out the score as we take a timeout here. And then
1 minute and 16 seconds remaining. Philippines with 15 points. Slovakia
Philippines have been
13.
able to create some distance since then.
Let's go, ladies.
A high pressure game for both of these two squads. The winner of this game will advance from qualifying draw pool B to join the main draw. We already know Egypt has booked one of the slots available to advance to the next stage. That's a great take from Krislova. The drop step is good. And it's back to a 1-point game. Under a minute to go here. The final qualifying draw game of the day, and it's a turnover for Raynalyn Fair.
Under 1 minute remaining. Close game.
Kasparinova from downtown can't get it to go. It's cleared out by Clarence.
40 seconds left.
And now Elizabeth Means decides to not go for the long shot. Clarence, the baseline shot is good.
16-14.
She may have not been knocking them down from deep,
25
but the mid-range
seconds left.
game has still been working for her. Slovakia still fighting back. Krislova keeps Slovakia within reach. It's back to a 1-point game. 16 seconds on the clock. Clarence trying to shave off some time. She attacks,
10 seconds.
kicks it out to Cacho. Cacho gets the space she needs to put up the shot. Can't score. 2 seconds. You can see the fans stepping into their coaching shoes, telling their team to force them to foul. 1.3 seconds on the clock. It's a 1-point game. Kasparinova, she's the one. You want to have the Wilson. And Clarence has to be careful here to make sure she doesn't foul, as the officials confirm the amount of time that was left on the clock. Seems she's given the all clear. 1.3 seconds. It'll take a prayer here for Slovakia. Kasparinova throws it up. not able to knock it down, and the Philippines squeeze by with the dub against Slovakia. Kudos to Slovakia, who fought down to the final whistle, but the offensive onslaught from Raylin Ferrer, who finished with 8 points for the Philippines, carried this team to victory as Cacho goes to the fans to appreciate them, and that will be the team that will advance to the main draw. The Philippines, top qualifying draw, Pool B against the Slovakian side that, even though they were able to take down Vietnam 21-12, they were unable to stop the offensive flow of Raynalyn Ferrer and the rest of the Philippines squad. As we take a look at some of the highlights here, it wasn't a bad performance from Slovakia. They were able to utilize their height and the half-court execution, but today it was the fast-paced style of game that won for the Philippines, and they will move on to the main draw. Folks, that wraps up qualifying draw play. As you can see, Egypt top qualifying draw A with 2 wins and no losses, so they will advance to the next stage in the main draw. And for qualifying draw Pool B, it will be the Philippines who go through this stage unscathed and will advance as well. The first game of the main draw takes place at 3:20 p.m. local time, and for you who are all over the world, that's UTC +7, so make the adjustments from wherever you're watching from. I will be there, and I hope to see you there too. We'll catch you later.